Yeah, that was the idea. Well, that was the right idea. You bent your knees, you gave it a stroke, but unfortunately you didn't stay very well on the back outside edge on the second side of the change of foot. And stroke it right into that backspin. Oh!
I think.
Should we edit that out or should we leave that in for entertainment? It got a chuckle out of me.
I think you only explain about this in the video. You didn't explain about this outside it. So it's preparations to do this.
Yeah, we add speed from stroking, and then we get, but where we really get the speed is not from the stroke itself, but from bringing the legs back together. So if you got a little bit of speed here, you can stroke wide, and then when you bring your feet back together, you get some speed. And I'm trying to get right in the backspin position on the second side of the change of foot. So crossing the free leg into that back and staying on a back outside edge on the second side of the spin. Practice it upright, practice it in a sit spin. It's kind of the same idea in a camel change camel too, except in a camel change camel, you don't tighten your position up to get more speed. You have to get all your speed from the stroke itself. While we're on the topic of changing foot on a spin, if you start from a back spin, the method is stroke out this way. Then you can keep the spin in one place. Yeah, I see many skaters going from a backspin and then pushing with the toe pick and changing the center. Judges take off points when skaters do that. We want to go from the backspin. I'm trying to keep this in the same place. Stroke and into the spin. Lost my balance there. It was a little wobbly, but it was more or less in the same place. I could definitely do better, right? Maybe you can do better. Practice. I should show better example. Maybe I have to practice more. Okay, there I am. That's not a particularly good example. I was traveling from the beginning of the backspin, and so I just kept traveling. Just because I know what to do doesn't mean I can do it, even when the camera's on. And just because you know what to do doesn't mean you can do it. I know what to do a good axel, and I can do a pretty good axel. But just because I know what to do doesn't mean I can do an axel the other way. So knowledge is not worth anything unless you use it and turn it into action by practice. Maybe I should go and practice a lot before I embarrass myself further in front of the camera. Well, I can try one more. Okay, I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to try to get my skating skills up by skating around a little bit, feeling good balance, and right into that nice backspin. Stroke. Yeah. So judges, when you see me do that, you should take points off from me because I traveled a little bit from the backspin. Yeah, and then I went into the other spin. It continued to move. Nope, it's no good.
Use back with the front.
Yeah, stay tuned. in a few weeks or a month, when I can do that better, I'll try to impress you rather than just try to instruct you. Okay, go and practice. When you put a thumbs up, that is a gesture that means that you like.